For each of these presentations, we'll be highlighting one section of the Test Item Checklist, or TIC, the instrument we designed to help evaluate the effectiveness of multiple choice test items.
We'll do this by providing an example of a test item that fails to meet each one of the criteria on the Test Item Checklist. Each of these will be followed up by another example of a test item in which that problem has been addressed. Feel free to pause the video if you want to examine each individual example more closely, or you can download a complete TIC document that has all the examples.
In this video, we'll be looking at the evaluation criteria related to the graphics in a multiple choice test item.
By graphics, we mean any illustration, chart, table, or graph that forms part of a multiple choice test item, whether it be in the STEM or the options.
This example fails at criterion G1, clear and concise. The example is flawed because the graphic is unclear. Photographs typically do not reproduce well when copies are made.
This example was improved by removing the photograph and replacing it with a labeled drawing.
This example also fails at criterion G1, clear and concise. The example is flawed because despite the attempt to focus the student's attention on one area of the diagram, there is still too much information. This is a common problem when borrowing images. There is often much more information than you need.
This example is improved by replacing the diagram with a simpler one that removes the unneeded information.
This example fails at criterion G2, accurate. The example is flawed because the graphic is inaccurate. The positions of Neptune and Uranus have been reversed. It will be unclear to the test taker whether to find the actual distance of Neptune or that which is represented in the diagram.
This example is improved because the diagram now more accurately represents the order of planets in the solar system.
This example fails at criterion G3, provides specific, necessary information. The example is flawed because the picture of the astronaut does not provide specific, necessary information to the test taker. The test taker will either know which moon humans have explored or not.
Often, the best way to improve a test item with an unneeded graphic is to remove the graphic entirely.
Well, that's all for your test item checklist. Your homework this week will be to evaluate a test item of your own using our test item checklist. Good luck! Stupid.